He, by his own endeavors or by hearing from the spiritualists, he leaves the material life and he accepts sannyas. So that person is called best of all humans who have understood the reality of this life and who has forsaken this material life for the higher purposes. So we have heard all these things in the last class. Now, as per the commentary, it has been said that in the Puranas, for example, Manu Samhita is there, Daksha Samhita is there. In all these scriptures, there has been description of Tridanda Sannyas. Tridanda Sannyas means, actually, yesterday some devotees were saying that it is becoming little heavy, it is becoming little deep, because we were thinking that we will hear some pastimes, and by hearing so many siddhanta and philosophical conclusions, it is little bit difficult to understand. So what they are saying, it is correct only. Plus, I want to add on this that until or unless we hear those high class topics, those uh, high moods, then how will we enter into that also? See, we have to hear it someday. If not today, then tomorrow, someday. We cannot stay like a kid for all the time. We have to become adult also. So all these philosophical conclusions, all this commentary that we are hearing, this philosophy that we are hearing creates a strong foundation above which Mahaprabhu's pastimes, his activities, they can be understood completely in full way. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to understand. See, everyone knows that Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas, but why he took, how he took, what is the meaning of sannyas, all the details behind it. To understand those details, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ji and Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he wrote the commentary on this Chaitanya Charitamrita of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. So based on those commentary, we are discuss here. In scriptures, there has been description of Tridanda Sannyas, but some people say that in Kali Yuga, sannyas is prohibited. One should not take sannyas in Kali Yuga. It is prohibited. So they also tell a shloka for that. And that shloka is there in the scripture as well. Okay. So there is a shloka from Brahma Vaivarta Purana, one of the 18 Puranas, Brahma Vaivarta Purana. So try to understand this. If you just give some attention, then you will understand everything. I'll simplify as much as possible. So it is told Ashvamedham Gwalambham Sannyasam Palpaitrakam. So it has been told in the shloka that in Kali Yuga, it is actually prohibited to take sannyas. One should not take sannyas in Kali Yuga. Okay. So it has been said that in Kali Yuga, it is prohibited to take sannyas. All Vedas, all the histories, the four Vedas we already heard, and the histories like Mahabharat, Puranas, from whose breath they have appeared. From whose breath? From whose? Who actually wrote all these Puranas? Tell me. Krishna Dvaipana Vedvyas ji. He only compiled all the scriptures. Now, the source The source of him also, who is actually the source of Ved Vyasji also, that is Shri Krishna. Krishna's expansion is Ved Vyasji. Krishna's empowered incarnation is Ved Vyasji. So that Krishna, when he came as Mahaprabhu, when Krishna came as Mahaprabhu, he accepted that sannyas. So that name of Lord is already been described in the scriptures. Vishnu Sahasranam, the 100 names of Vishnu. In those 100 names, there is one sannyas name of the Lord also. Now, who accepted sannyas? Mahaprabhuji accepted sannyas. So, Mahaprabhu in Vishnu Sahasranam, the sannyas name that he has accepted, now to justify that, for the justification of that name, he accepted sannyas. In Kali Yuga, sannyas is prohibited. One should not take sannyas. So, this is right or wrong? Tell me. Is it right or wrong? Should one take sannyas or not? You will say, why to take sannyas? Let's just enjoy. We'll do little bhakti and we'll enjoy. So now those Guru Vargas who have accepted sannyas and those people who are accepting sannyas, so is that wrong? Is that breaking the regulations? So try to understand this. This is philosophy. So accept this in your heart and write it. In Kali Yuga, when they are saying that the sannyas is prohibited, what kind of sannyas is prohibited? Tridanda sannyas that we all have got, like the Maharaj, the sannyasis, get in our sampradaya, that is not prohibited. One dand, ek dand sannyas is prohibited. So what is the meaning of three dand and one dand? So one dand sannyas is actually the sannyas that was given by Shankaracharya ji. So in the line of Shankaracharya ji, they say, Soham Brahmosmi means Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma. It the meaning of it is that I am that supreme Lord. Brahmasmi. They say that we are the Lord only. So this kind of sannyas in which they are having this goal to get merged into that impersonal Brahman. So that kind of sannyas is wrong. So the shloka which is mentioned in which Puran? Brahma Vaivarta Puran. So this shloka is not wrong. This we have to understand that where this shloka is getting applied. So that Shankaracharya ji who is preaching Mayavad, impersonalism. So that sannyas is prohibited, not Tridanda sannyas. Tridanda sannyas is not prohibited. Understand this. Now, what is the evidence for it? I'll tell you with an example. The same thing, Vrindavan's big scholar, he actually lifted this topic. Let's see this Gaudiya Math people, they are preaching so much about Tridanda sannyas. They are giving sannyas one after another, these Gaudiya Math people. So he lifted this topic. So this is actually prohibited in Kali Yuga. Why they are giving? So hearing this, our Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he wrote an essay, he wrote an article to refute all the arguments given by this so-called scholar of Vrindavan. So he gave examples that how this Tridanda Sannyas is not of today. This is coming from Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, from many previous yugas. So Gurudev gave an example also. How he gave example? Understand this. It has been said that when Ravan, he came to abduct Sita Devi, Ravan came as a sannyasi. How did he come? He came as a sannyasi. So here, this Ravan is coming as a sannyasi. This shows that this Tridanda sannyas and everything was there previously also. Just a second. So what is the meaning of Tridanda sannyas? So we have already understood that there is a proof that this sannyas thing has been taken in the previous yugas as well. So now Tridanda sannyas means serving by body, mind, and words. Tridand means three. Three dand. So three dand means body, mind, and soul. It represents. So this is called Tridanda sannyas. So Ravan who came to actually abduct Sita ji. So he came in Tridandi sannyasi form. So when Ravan came to abduct Sita, he actually came as Tridandi sannyasi. So actually, did he just took that form or the dress of Tridandi sannyasi by his own self? No. In Treta Yuga also, there was this uh, way of Tridanda sannyasi. There was this authentic Tridanda sannyasi parampara going on. And in Dwapar Yuga also, who gave an example of Tridanda sannyas in Dwapar Yuga. So it's very beautiful pastime. Devotees were saying that we want to hear pastime. The Siddhant is going above the head. It's okay. Let that Siddhanta go from the head also. Someday it will come slowly, slowly inside the head and then slowly to the ears and it will enter into the ear. So one day that will also happen. So you have to hear these things someday. See, all the credits goes to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada that these type of Hari Katha, he actually churned these oceans of Vedas, and churning those ocean of Vedas, he has given these like beautiful essence. Everything has a deeper understanding. It's not that very simply he's just giving, oh, this is the thing, you just accept that. No. Everything that we follow is having a very deep understanding. Even if a person is talking to someone, there is a philosophy, there is an understanding behind that. Without understanding, it not happens. Understanding? Now, for Dwapar, they gave an example of Arjun. Shri Krishna, he abducted Rukmani. The son of Krishna, he also abducted. The grandson of Krishna also abducted the wife. And the Lord also made his sister Subhadra ji get abducted by Arjun. So Guruji used to tell this thing that Duryodhan wanted to get married with Subhadra, who is the sister of Krishna. And Duryodhan, he actually cleverly discussed with Balramji. So but doing this, what was the intention of Duryodhan? He was having this intention that if I'll get married with Subhadra, then I'll get relationship with Krishna and Balram and all the Yadavas, and then I will take advantage of this. So because of this reason, he wanted to marry Subhadra Devi. So this intent behind all this that Duryodhan had, so that intent was not pure. And Duryodhan, what kind of consciousness? Very bad, not so good one. Subhadra ji wants that she should get married with Arjuna because Arjun is always associating with Krishna. He is very qualified. He is Parikar. He is associate of Krishna. So this is the mood of Arjuna. So now Krishna came to Arjuna and Krishna is asking, Arjun, will you get married to my sister Subhadra? Now Arjun is smiling. Shy. He is becoming little shy. So Krishna, he understood, oh, you want to get married with my sister. So Krishna then asking Subhadra, Subhadra, do you want to get married with Arjuna? Then Subhadra also, she got shy. So Krishna understood from their expressions. So again, Krishna came to Arjuna and he said, oh, Arjun, Subhadra wants to get married with you. Will you marry? Arjun said, yes, I will marry for sure. So Shri Krishna said that, okay, then you become a sannyasi. Arjun is saying that, Prabhu, what you are telling? You are just saying that I should get married with your sister, and now you are telling me to become a sannyasi. So Krishna is saying, oh, Arjun, you have to act like a sannyasi. You have to do this drama to get married with Subhadra. If you don't do this drama, you will not get married with Subhadra. So Krishna just gave the whole plan. See what you have to do. You have to become a Tridanda sannyasi. You come to Dwarka in that form, in disguised as a sannyasi. We all will come to pay you obeisances. All our families will come. So now Arjun is saying, what? Balramji will also come. I will not be able to hold this drama in front of him. It will be very difficult for me. So Krishna said, listen, if you want to attain Subhadra, you have to do all this drama. And then you have to abduct Subhadra in front of everyone and just run away. So Arjun, he he got okay, I'll do that. But he was shivering, thinking that if Balramji come in front, then what I will do. But Krishna is also saying that I promise you, I will take care of everything. You just do it. So Arjun came disguised as a Tridanda sannyasi, and all the Dwaraka family of Krishna, they came. Oh, a big sannyasi has come. Let's go have his darshan. All they came to have darshan of Krishna, Arjuna, and Arjuna is sitting like this with Tridanda sannyas. Now Krishna also came. Dao Bhaiya also came, and as soon as Balramji came, he is sitting like this but shivering. So now they met, and then somehow Arjuna abducted Subhadra, and then they left. So there is so much elaboration in this pastime, but I'm not gonna go deep into this. But here I have concluded that in Dwapar also Tridanda Sannyas was established. That's why Arjuna became a Tridanda Sannyasi. In Treta, Ravan also came as a Tridanda Sannyasi. So it was accustomed. So this is actually the evidence of Tridanda Sannyas. And then we can get so many other evidences from Ved Puranas as well. So, but this particular shloka of Brahma Vaivarta Purana, so here the sannyas that they are referring to is Ek Danda Sannyas, not Three Danda Sannyas, one Danda Sannyas. So Three Danda Sannyas is actually the like the fully authentic one. It is the fourth ashram of Varnashram Dharma, and it is always acceptable. It is never rejectable. Tridanda sannyas, sometimes externally it appears as one dand. See, you have seen the sannyasis carrying that danda, a big stick kind of thing. So it seems because it is covered with a cloth, it seems as if it is just one. But inside that cloth, there are three sticks, not just one stick. And holding those three sticks together and then covering with the cloth. So now it is appearing as one dand, one stick only, but inside there are three sticks. So what is the meaning of three sticks? Why three? What it symbolizes, we will hear now. So Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is writing that this three dand is externally looks like one dand. So here, the Tridanda sannyasis, they consider themselves as the servant. Daso asmi, I am the servant of the Lord. And the consideration is that, oh, the Lord is my worshipable and I am his servant. So understand this. What is the difference here? How to differentiate this? What is the difference between Mayavadi's single stick sannyas and Vaishnava's three stick sannyas? What is the difference? So the sannyas of Mayavadis, they have this abhiman, they have this, what you say, ego that I am Brahma. Understanding this? Oh, my son also, my wife also, everyone is Brahma basically. In all direction, there are the Lord only. Everywhere, everyone is Brahma. Everything is Brahma. The tiger also is Brahma. Tiger also has having soul. He is also Brahma. So just come and embrace the tiger. Oh, my tiger, please come and embrace me. Can't do like this. So everywhere there is Brahma. Everywhere. They say like this. So if every there is Brahma, if every living organism is Brahma, then you can just tonight have a nice, beautiful black cobra and make that cobra sleep on your bed with you. Why? Because he is Brahma. So you can just wash his lotus feet also, and you can drink Charnamrita also, and you can just sleep very nicely with that Brahma. Everything is Brahma. So Guruji used to give an example for this. In Mathura Math came this one single Dand sannyasi and started saying, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Because they keep chanting this. I am Brahma, I am Brahma. So Guruji said, I told my brahmacharis that, oh, from the kitchen, at that time they don't have the like gas stoves. They used to have like wood for cooking. So Guruji said that just bring one burning wood and keep it in his mouth. Keep it in his mouth because he is Brahma. He will not feel any pain. So when everyone caught him and they were just like bringing this burning wood near him, he started shivering and he ran from here. Then Guruji said that, hey, wait, 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 you are Brahma. Why you are fearing? This is also Brahm. You are also Brahm. Brahm, Brahm. Everything is Brahm. So why you are like fearing from this? So they just keep saying Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahm. But in real, this is Mayavad. They are not having the understanding of worshipable and the worshipper. There is difference, and that difference gets vanished in Mayavad. But those who accept Tridand, there is the mood of being the servant and to do the service to the worshipable also. So there is this difference that the Lord is my worshipable master and I am the servant. See Hanumanji. Hanumanji is the servant of the Lord, Ram. If someone says to Hanumanji, oh, you are Brahma, you are Ram only, then what will happen? Will Hanumanji like that person? Hey, what you are saying? Hanumanji himself introduces himself as I am the eternal servant of Lord Ram. I am the eternal servant of Sita Ram. This is his mood. So, Savior and Sevak. The moods of Savior and Sevak, the moods of worshipable and worshipper should not be mixed, should not be vanished. So that is called Sanatani. This is the eternal dharma there is worshipable and there is worshipper. Some people they write themselves as, oh, I am Sanatani. I am Sanatani. What is the meaning of Sanatani? Means the Lord is my worshipable and I am his worshipper. I am his servant. And attaining his lotus feet, attaining the dust of his lotus feet is the biggest, the highest goal of my life. Understanding till now? Attaining the service of the lotus feet of the Lord is the topmost dharma for me. Is the topmost goal. But Gaudiya Siddhant goes even higher than this. Till now, we have just made a neutral point. Understand this. Before that, what I said, that the Mayavada Siddhant where Sevya and Sevak mood is not there. There is no difference between worshipable and worshipper. So that is like a negative thing. That's negative. You cannot even say it as zero. What is zero is attaining the service of the Lord. That I will attain the lotus feet of the Lord and service to the Lord is the goal of my life. Now, this is the neutral point. Now, the positive point. The positive point is that of Bhagavad. What is the meaning of Bhagavad? Sarva Vedanta Saram hi Srimad Bhagavatam Ishyate. It is the essence of all Vedanta. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, in that Bhagavat, whose dust of the lotus feet has been glorified, Praladji himself is saying that what is the aim? Prahlad Maharaj is saying. He came in the category of Nishkam Bhakti. Nishkam means without any desire. Bhakti without any fruitive desire. But Prahlad ji, like Dhruv Maharaj was Sakam. Dhruv Maharaj had some desire while doing bhakti, but Prahlad Maharaj was completely desireless. So that kind of Nishkam Bhakt Prahlad Maharaj ji is saying here. So that Nishkinchan devotee What is the meaning of Akinchan Nishkanchan? Not that the one who just uh, wear like dirty clothes or wear um, torn off clothes or not eating, not drinking properly. Seems like, oh, this person is Nishkinchan, but it's not the case. What is the meaning of Nishkinchan? Nishkinchan is that personality who has actually utilized all his senses, all his belongings, everything for the service of Krishna. He applies and engages everything that he has, his family, his own body, his mind, his senses, his soul, everything for the Lord. So when we generally discuss about this word Nishkinchan, Nishkinchan mostly we feel, we imagine that, oh, some beggar kind of person is just wandering in the streets and calling out, oh, Radhe, Radhe, saying something like this. So this is all external. What is the internal mood and internal understanding of Nishkinchan word? We understand this through Gaudiya Vichar, through Bhagavad Vichar, the philosophy given by the Bhagavad. So the Gaudiya Vichar, the Gaudiya philosophy, it says that Ambrish Maharaj ji is one of the most Nishkinchana sadhu. Who is Ambrish Maharaj? He is the king of whole earth planet. He was the king of whole earth planet. Not just of one town, city, state, country, continent. No, the whole world. He was the single personality ruling over the whole earth planet. So, such big king, can he also be Nishkinchan? Yes. How? Because Save Mana Krishna Padarvinde. Because he completely absorbed his mind, his senses at the lotus feet of the Lord. From his tongue, he is glorifying the Lord. From his nose, he is smelling the tulsi. From ears, hearing Hari Katha. From eyes, having the darshan of Sri Vigraha of Thakurji. From legs, having parikrama of the Lord. From head, he is bowing down to the Lord. I am the servant of the Lord. May I attain his services. May I attain his loving service. So that's why, with all his senses, he is serving the Supreme Lord. He is the biggest of all king. He is the king of the whole earth planet. So this is called Nishkinchan. Now, Prahlad Maharaj Ji, he was also a Kinchan. He was the prince of demons. But still, he kept his mind, his consciousness always immersed in Krishna bhajan. Yudhishthir Maharaj Ji, he is Niskinchan. He is Chakravarti Samrat. He is the emperor, not just a king. An emperor. Emperor is much bigger than king. He had to stay in exile also. But when he did the fire sacrifice, Rajasuya Yagya, after that, Yudhishthir Maharaj became the emperor. One day, Yudhishthir Maharaj came near the Lord and said, Prabhu, I wanted to say something. Krishna said, oh, tell me please, Yudhishthir. You are my elder brother. See, Krishna here always considered Yudhishthir Maharaj as elder brother. Yudhishthir ji and Bhim, they were elder than Krishna by age. So what he wants to say, Yudhishthir is saying that I became the emperor. Yudhishthir Maharaj said that everywhere there is so much prestige. I want this. Now Krishna smiled. Krishna smiled that Yudhishthir want like this. He want to become emperor. He want to become so prestigious. But my devotee never asks for such kind of things. My devotee never cries for all these material things. So how come Yudhishthir is asking like this? How can he ask like this? He is asking for all these palaces and everything, all this prestige. Why he's asking? Everything actually came by this fire sacrifice. So that's why we say that sometimes even the Lord also get confused by the words of the devotees. Even the Lord gets confused. What is the mood behind what he's saying? So here the Lord said, "O Yudhishthir, Oh, elder brother, I could not really understand why you are asking to become the emperor and all this prestige, because this may be not so favorable for your bhajan also. So Yudhishthir Maharaj is saying, oh, what to speak, Kanhaiya, sorry, Krishna.
Yes.
In the society, there is this norm that those who do your bhakti, he becomes like a beggar and you steal his everything. You steal all his material belongings, all his opulence and everything, and that devotee of yours become like a beggar on the streets. The gopis also have described this. Once Krishna Katha enters anyone's ears, then what becomes the state of that person? Like a bird, like the birds. Like the bird, they don't have their own place, their own house. They sometimes sit in one branch or sometimes to the other branch of the other tree. So this is the state that a devotee attains when he start hearing Krishna Katha. We are not experiencing all these things. Are we experiencing that? Oh, where we will get to eat, where we will stay? No, we are having our apartments, our proper everything. So what is the meaning? That means Krishna Katha has not entered into your ears. Oh no, no, we keep hearing Krishna Katha every day. We do hear, and but it has not really entered the ears. The day it will really enter into the ear and enter from that to in our heart, at that time we'll get the real renunciation. Right now, just little bit cleaning is happening. Cleaning. It's the cleaning process, the work in progress, under construction. So should we just leave it? Should we just leave? Stop hearing Krishna Katha? No, don't go, don't go. It's very difficult to get all this audience like you. So don't go. You are very respectable. Why I am requesting you not to go? Because seeing you all, I have got this opportunity to speak and I don't want to lose this opportunity. So please do not get angry on me. Please don't take my offenses. Please don't get angry. If you get angry on me, then what will be my position? What will be my state? So I just beg all of you, don't, don't mind anything. Don't get angry. Don't take my offenses. Please forgive me for everything. So that's why Yudhishthir Maharaj Ji has said that I want to become the emperor to show that it's not really true that by performing Krishna bhajan, everyone becomes beggar. They become like emperor, like me. So may no one understand that, oh, your bhakti makes them beggar. So now Krishna understood, oh, this was your mood, Yudhishthir. So like this, there were so many big, big kings like Prahlad ji, Dhruv ji. They're all Nishkinchan. What is the meaning of Nishkinchan? Nishkinchan means the one who 24 hours in 24 hours, they are serving the Lord. Whatever they are having in their life, it is all Krishna centered. So Nishkinchana, these are the great personalities. These are the Mahajanas. So that same thing was again spoken in Bhagavad Ji in the example of Rahuganji. It has been said that until Mahad Vyakti, Mahad Vyakti means until and unless the person takes bath in the dust of the lotus feet of a great saint, of the great devotee, until then one cannot attain this. See here, there is no description regarding the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord. Here it is described about the dust of the lotus feet of the devotees. Prahlad ji also said the same, and Raghugan ji also said the same. Chad Bharat ji, sorry. Pad Rajo Vishekam. Padraj, what is the meaning of Padraj? Means taking bath in the dust of the lotus feet of the devotees. And then only it is possible to attain that. And this dust of the lotus feet of the devotees, not the Lord, because Lord Himself is saying this. What to speak of others? The Lord Himself is saying that I myself, I run behind my devotees to keep the dust of the lotus feet of them on my head. So Krishna Himself is saying this, the Lord Himself is saying this. Anubrajamya ham nityam. I always, eternally, I run behind my devotees and keep the dust of the lotus feet of theirs on my head. See, understand. Such is the glory of the dust of the lotus feet of a devotee. And this is actually the shortcut to attain bhakti. Bhakt pad dhuli, bhakt pad jal, bhakt mukta avashesh, यही तीन महाबल. Some may ask, from where should I get the spiritual strength to do all this sadhana? So comes first is bhakt pad dhuli, the dust of the lotus feet of not the Lord, the dust of the lotus feet of the devotees of the Lord. The charanamrit of the devotees and the remnants of the devotees. So here the description is about the devotees. Prahlad also said the same thing. Jadbharat also said the same thing. And here Krishna himself is also saying this. Keeping the hand on his chest, he is saying Anuvrajamya. Why should I hesitate telling the truth? I just clearly, honestly tell that Anuvrajamyaham. I always run behind my pure devotees and I accept the dust of their lotus feet and put it on my head. And for the strength also it has been said. The dust of the lotus feet of the devotees, Charanamrit of the devotees, and the remnants of devotees. These three are like the main strength which gives so much spiritual strength. These are the shortcuts also. Why? Because Bhakti Sanjatya Bhaktya. By the association of devotee, we get devotion. So that means that is the mood of Sevak and Savior, worshipable and worshipper. You want to hear another example? The biggest example is of Uddhavji. Such beautiful pastime of Uddhavji. We will hear someday as per the topic arises. Right now, it's not the relatable thing. So here, what Uddhavji actually prayed for. Uddhavji is praying, Asam Charan Ren. So Uddhavji here is praying very intensely. What he is saying, I really pray for just one particle of that dust of the lotus feet. A person may say, oh Uddhavji, I can make you the tree in Vraj, or then being the tree, you can get the touch of the hands of the gopis. They will someday come to your tree and they will pluck the fruits or they will just pluck some flowers for Krishna. So Uddhavji said, oh, getting the touch of the hands of the gopis, that's really a great thing. But seeing the glories of Radha Rani, seeing this glories of love of Radha Rani, that what kind of love it is? What is the meaning of love? Srila Rupa Goswami has said, Sada Dhvans Rahitam, Karan Utpan. Even when there are reasons for that, for the breakage of that love, when there are many reasons also for the destruction of that love, still that love does not get destroyed. See, there have come many reasons, many causes of destruction of love, but still that love has not broken, still that love has not destroyed. So that is called love. It's not that, oh, something little happened and then, oh, divorce. I want, I was having love with that person previously, but now I don't like him. I don't want to talk to him also. I don't want to see his face also. So that is not love. Sada Dhvans Rahitam. Uddhav ji is saying, oh Radha ji, I do not want to become that tree. What is my position? Seeing your that high class of love, my mind is just that I want to attain the dust of the lotus feet. That's it, nothing else. Why? Why only that? Because these gopis, Radha Rani, they have rejected all the standards of the society, their own self respect, their chastity for Krishna's service. How many uh, defamable words, how many bad words the society have spoken about them? If someone call you characterless, how you will feel? Radhaji said, I have actually made this word as my ornament. If someone is saying me like this, that I'm a black spot to the society, to the family, then that word, characterless, or whatever that bad word it is, whatever that people are defaming me with, so that all things I will collect and apply on myself as an ornament. So Radharani is saying like this. Vyabhichari Dushta, she is also getting this uh, accusation. Will anyone want to hear all these kind of accusations? Not having proper chastity, being unchaste, these words are very much degraded in this society. And these words have been used for the gopis, but the same words who are such abominable in this society, it became like very glorious words for the gopis there in Golokvrinda. Why? Because they are doing everything for Krishna. So that's why glorifying the gopis, Srimati Radharani like this, understanding their glories, Uddhavji is praying that I just want to attain the dust of the lotus feet, nothing else. So here, it has been said that without taking bath in the dust of the lotus feet of these pure devotees, one can never attain the strength, the spiritual strength of sadhana, of this practice. What to speak of attaining the siddhi, attaining the perfection? That person will not be even able to do sadhak. Till when? He'll not be able to do sadhan until one takes bath in the dust of the lotus feet. There are so many other examples also, where they are praying only for the lotus feet, and not just of lotus feet, but the dust of the lotus feet. So, like there's so many examples. Sevya Sevak, worshipable, worshipper, and worship. So these three things. So from this shloka, which says, which we already heard, that sannyas is prohibited. So what kind of sannyas we discussed? Ek danda sannyas, single danda, single stick sannyas is prohibited. But three stick sannyas, tridandi sannyas is acceptable. So what is the significance of these three sticks? Worshipable, worshipper, and worship. Worshipable means the Supreme Lord, who is our worshipable. Who we are? Worshipper. We are worshippers. We are the servants. So among this worshipable and worshipper, what is the connection? The connection is worship. Through worship only, the worshipper is worshipping worshipable. So the third comes worship. So worshipable, worshipper, and worship. So all these things. Param Gurudev, Shishimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj is giving all this philosophy. Chaitanya Bhagavad. In Chaitanya Bhagavad, Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur has actually described. See, near Navdeep, there is this place called Katwa, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas. That who was this Keshav Bharati? Keshav Bharati. See, Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas from Keshav Bharati. Who is Keshav Bharati? Keshav Bharati is in the line of Shankaracharya ji. Keshav Bharati is himself a one dand sannyas, single dand sannyas. So how come Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas from him? So understand this. It's also very important. Accepting, it has been written here. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also is describing, in the commentary also it has been described, that first Mahaprabhu actually gave sannyas to Keshav Bharati, and then he made him established in the proper philosophy, and then he accepted again the mantras from him. See, such beautiful thing. Mahaprabhu ji, he came near Keshav Bharati and he says, you will give me this particular mantra only, na? So he already spoke in the ear of Keshav Bharati saying that you will give me this mantra only, right? And then Keshav Bharati said, yes, 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 I'll give you this one only. So in very smartly, Mahaprabhu already first gave the mantra to Keshav Bharati. So while giving the mantra, saying that, oh, you will give me this mantra, right? So while saying like this and telling the mantra, so Keshav Bharati heard that mantra. So externally, we see that Keshav Bharati has given sannyas to Mahaprabhu, but Mahaprabhu actually gave sannyas to Keshav Bharati first by giving this mantra in his ear and then again hearing from him. So what it is said, Mahaprabhuji first spoke sannyas mantras in the ears of Keshav Bharati, gave him sannyas, and then again accepted sannyas mantras from him. सर्व शिक्षा गुरु गौरचंद्र वेदे बले केशव भारती स्थाने ताहा कहे चले प्रभु कहे स्वप्ने मोर कौन महाजन करने सन्यासेर मंत्र करिल कथन बूझ देखी ताहा तुम्हें है केवा नहीं एत बलि प्रभु तार करने मंत्र कहे छले प्रभु कृपा करि तारे शिष्य कैला भारते रचित महा विस्मय जन्मिला प्रभुर आज्ञाए तबे केशव भारती से मंत्र प्रभु रे कहिला महामति. Such beautiful descriptions. That means all Vedas, all the Vedas, they consider Mahaprabhu as Shiksha Guru. So Mahaprabhu very cleverly came near Keshav Bharati. In which month Mahaprabhu took sannyas? I told also previously. Falgun month, Jeth month, Ashwin month, Bhat, Kartik Mas, which month? Tell me. Agrayan Mas, Magh Mas. Yes, Magh Mas. Everyone remembered. Took sannyas in Magh Mas, Magh month. Okay, you're writing. Don't write too much also. So he took sannyas in Magh Mas, Magh month. So Magh month is very cold. He just jumped into Ganges from Nirday Ghat. From Navdeep, Mahaprabhuji crossed Ganga and reached Katwa and Keshav Bharati. See, my question, hope you remember that of last night, that why Mahaprabhu actually took sannyas, and you will surely get the test of it in 2-3 days. I will ask everyone and I'll hear different answers from all of you. Let's see who all of you will really get passed. Although I know you all are very scholarly, but still everything will be clear. So Mahaprabhuji, he very cleverly, in a cheating way actually, he said to Keshav Bharati, oh Keshav Bharati, in my dreams, I have got this sannyas mantra in my dreams. Please check it once. Actually, last night some personality, he just spoke this sannyas mantra in my ear. I'll just tell you. You tell me if it is right or not. If you just tell me if you can understand this or not. So speaking like this, Mahaprabhu spoke the mantra in the ears of Keshav Bharti. So Mahaprabhu very cleverly, being merciful on him, he gave him this sannyas mantra and made him his disciple. See, Mahaprabhu cannot accept ek dand sannyas, single dand sannyas. So by cheating cleverly, Mahaprabhu first made Keshav Bharti his disciple by giving the mantras. And hearing these mantras, Keshav Bharti's heart became completely blissful. Oh, he is getting mantra from Mahaprabhu. It's not ordinary. The Lord Himself is giving sannyas mantra. Now Keshav Bharti's heart melted, and by the order of Mahaprabhu, Keshav Bharti gave the same mantra. Keshav Bharti is saying, "Oh yes, your mantra is correct. Your mantra is correct. I'll just speak it to you." So yes, I spoke to you. Now your sannyas is fulfilled. So externally it is appearing that Keshav Bharti is giving sannyas to Mahaprabhu, but in real, Mahaprabhu first made him sannyasi by giving him mantra. So I hope it is clear, and we will just by hearing all these things, we will learn also, we will understand new things, that what is the difference between single stick sannyas, three stick sannyas, and what is this Mayavad, what is Vaishnavism, what is this. If we don't hear all these things, then we can just really get confused among all these school of thoughts, and we will just get in flow with any person, any spiritualist, so-called spiritualist, who can come and just start convincing us, and we will say, ah, yeah, it looks right, it looks right, and we will also get in flow with that. So, in this way, Lord Gaur Sundar, Lord Mahaprabhu himself, he rejected Shankaracharyaji's line sannyas, and he accepted Tridanda sannyas, three stick sannyas, which was authenticated by Bhagavatam also. So he accepted, and by his own conduct, he refuted single danda sannyas. And why he refuted? He refuted because there is no understanding of worshipable and worshipper. It's all like one. It's all like khichdi. Oh, I am Brahm. We all are Brahma. Brahma, Brahma. One Brahma is speaking katha to another Brahma. There is no mood of worshipable and worshipper. So, but Mahaprabhu accepted Vaishnav sannyas, which is having this mood of worshipable and worshipper. So Mahaprabhu refuting this Shankaracharya sannyas, Shankar sannyas, and then accepting that Tridanda sannyas, which has been given and authenticated by Srimad Bhagavatam as well. And all the shlokas that have been given in Brahma Vaivarta Puran, the shloka that we just heard, Ashwamedham Gvalamma. So here, see, in Kali Yuga, it is true that sannyas is prohibited, but which one? Ek dand sannyas, single stick sannyas. Now, after accepting sannyas, the Lord singing the kirtan of a beggar, being a beggar of Krishna Prem, he completely immersed in that Krishna Prem, he is trying to move towards Vrindavan. Mukund Sevangri. So, what is the purpose of me accepting sannyas? There is this shloka in Bhagavad which has said. We will come to that point also. We will understand that also deeply. But again and again, Mahaprabhu is speaking that shloka. Why? To preach, to tell everyone that what is the real purpose of sannyas. Again and again, speaking that shlok, Mahaprabhu started walking towards Vrindavan. Through this, Mahaprabhu actually showed the procedure to go to Vrindavan. In Manu Smrita, what is Manu Samhita? that which Swayambhu Manu, he explained the proper understanding the teachings that he spoke. That is called Manu Samhita. We are called as Manushya. What is the meaning of Manushya? Manushya means that we are the sons, we are the lineage of Manu. So that personality, Swayambhu Manu, has taught some things, and that is called Manu Samhita. In that Manu Samhita, it has been described. Vak Dando. What is the meaning? So in this shloka, it has been described that those who have control on these three things means first is Vak, means words, second is mind, third is body, who is very strongly, firmly established. That is called Tridandi, established by words, mind, and body. This is what I was telling from yesterday. To actually punish oneself that, oh my body, you should serve the Lord. Oh my mind should remember the Lord. Oh my words, you should glorify the Lord. So the more one develops control over these three things, the more they develop, the more they get closer to be like a sannyasi. In household life also one can be like a sannyasi. In household, in brahmachari ashram also, and in obviously sannyas ashram, it is unnecessary to have this control over body, mind, and word. That's why these three things, these three thoughts, understandings, if a person really rejects them and does not really controls the body, mind, and word, and instead becomes controlled by the body, mind, and words. See, we don't have control over body, mind, and word, and that's why we become controlled by our senses. Such uncontrolled senses will force the person to actually get into material life. And with this, slowly, slowly, we will get into this web of Maya. Spoke something from one word, spoke other thing from externally, like speaking something different from outside and feeling something different from inside. That is like the body, the mind, the senses, they are not really in control. So, in the same way, if a person is controlled by the senses, then how that person will really relish that mood of separation, that love in separation, that bhajan that Mahaprabhu wants to give? Will not be able to. See, in everyone's house, they have small, small temples, little temples. Everyone must have some like little temple in the house, Radha Krishna or some. So they all have. So there in that temple, Radha Krishna, they are having union. They are together. Radha and Krishna, they are together there. But what is the mood of Vrindavan? If you go in any temple or in your house also, again I am repeating, in the house there is this altar where Radha Krishna is residing. So they are standing together, they are together, they are having union. But what is there in Vrindavan? They are not having union. They are actually becoming restless for union. There is the mood of Vipralamba. There is the mood of separation. They are residing far. It is not easy union. As soon as there comes an opportunity of union, they get separated. For example, in Kartik month, we went to this forest called Kokilavan, where Shri Krishna is like cuckoo bird. He is making the sound of a cuckoo bird, saying cuckoo, hoo hoo, coo, like this. It's the whole night he is doing like this. Why? So that Radhaji can hear. Radhaji is in Javat. She is telling her mother-in-law Jatila, and Jatila also is hearing that cuckoo bird sound. Jatila is thinking, hey, this cuckoo bird they sing at daytime. After sunset in the night, cuckoo bird never sing. But this cuckoo bird is sounding very sweet. I have never heard this kind of cuckoo bird. Now Radhaji, Lalita Vishakha, they everyone know that this cuckoo bird is no other than Krishna. So as soon as Radhaji, Lalita Vishakha, they came out without permission of Jatila, they cannot go. They want to go out. So they started saying, oh mother-in-law, can we have darshan of this cuckoo bird once? Oh, that's it. Jatila, what she will speak is the deciding factor whether Radha Krishna will have a union or the separation. So what will come from the mouth of Jatila? If Jatila say yes, yes, go, 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 then it will be so blissful. Radhaji will just run like anything. But if Jatila says no, then Radhaji will feel so much separation. Radhaji with all the gopis, they are with this hope, they are requesting Jatila that can we just go and have darshan of this cuckoo bird? Jatila said, it is the night time, it is very dark. Chaste woman, very sober woman, they should not go outside in darkness. So don't go. That's it. They were having so much hope of meeting with Krishna. Now what happened? A strong sense of separation came in the heart of Radharani just by hearing those words. So such is the mood of Vrindavan that they don't allow Radha Krishna to meet, create so many obstacles. Now there are so many things to say, so the things do not end, but the time ends. So Vrindavan's mood is that Radha Krishna should not be having union, because if there is union, then the love gets little uh, diluted. But Paurnamasi Yogmaya, what she's doing, she's making it more and more concentrated. She's making the love more concentrated, and concentration of love happens when there is restlessness, there is mood of longing, and that comes when there is mood of separation. So in our temples, in our altar, in our houses, Radha Krishna, they are having constant union. But that same Radha Krishna in Vraj, in Vrindavan, they attain separation, the mood of separation. And in that mood of separation, there is relishment of union as well. Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.